seconds time. Well, not exactly 2 seconds, but we'll from the North Pole. He's heading to DSP satellite, and here we go. It's going into the globe, and we'll see Santa right here, who, as you can see, is wearing a mask, and we actually have a Santa cam, which I'm going to click on here from the North Pole. So I'm going to allow people to watch this. Whoops.
Radars have sensed movement near the North Pole. It appears that the elves have finished loading Santa's sleigh, and Santa has lifted off. Even loaded with all the gifts and goodies, Santa's sleigh seems to be moving lightning fast. He has a busy night ahead of him if he's to deliver all of the holiday gifts on time. No worries, though. NORAD will be sure skies are clear for each stage of Santa's Yuletide journey. For more information about NORAD, visit www.norad.mil.
And as you can hear, that was the voice of Carl Front as Santa is heading towards DSP satellite, which is currently tracking Santa. We can see right here that Santa is now tracking. I've heard that we've got a new YANTSU cam incoming as well. So I'm going to leave you with
It's the moment that Santa, Mrs. Claus, the elves and the reindeer, and you at home too, have all been waiting for all year long. Santa's journey has begun. There are cheers from Santa's village as the sleigh flies over before quickly disappearing into the distance. While it took be some time before the first deliveries are made, we here at TrackingSanta Live will be sure to update you on Big Red One's whereabouts as soon as we receive them. For SantaTracking.net, I'm Jack Sharp.
And as you can see there, footage of Santa taking off. And yes, he is indeed wearing a mask. I'm just going to move my webcam so that you can see things a little bit better. Just bear with me for a second and then I'll start reading the chat yet again. But I'm sure a lot of you are hyped as Santa tracking is truly underway this year. And I think that's probably positioned the best I can get it. As Santa is now heading towards DSP in 2 minutes and 53 seconds. As Santa is now on his way. What I may do is I'm going to just quickly switch to the 2D map and then switch back to the 3D to see if it loads a little bit better. Or actually I may refresh. So I'm just going to perform a refresh quickly here. So not the 2D map got the ISS position moving coming to the UK. Yes, this year you can actually track the ISS. Which is brilliant, as we can see Santa here as well once my computer loads this in, as he's on his way to DSP satellite very soon. I'll just put this on low quality 3D just but yeah. What do you guys think anyway? So apologies if there was any stream lag for a moment. Loading up the map did cause a little bit of lag, but it should be running a lot better now for me. So in 1 minute time, he'll be reaching DSP satellite. Everyone seems to be quite hyped up in the chat, which is great to see as well. So I hope that you're all enjoying the stream. And yes, as you can see, Santa is taking precautions with wearing a mask as he makes his Yuletide journey and is about to reach DSP satellite very, very soon. Santa is very fast. I am excited. Are you? Who is excited? Good luck, Santa, and stay safe. Yes, stay safe. He's visiting all of the North Pacific islands right now, just before getting to the DSP satellite. And he's just reached the DSP satellite, and we have another Santa cam here, so I'm just going to click on it and play that for you.
From Air Force Space Command operated Defense Support Program satellites, or DSP, that Santa has begun his journey. The DSP satellites use infrared sensors to detect heat from missile and booster plumes against the Earth's background. But in this case, the infrared sensors are picking up the heat signature from Rudolph's bright red nose. NORAD will continue to monitor DSP to keep track of Santa's progress around the globe and tell you where he's going next.
And that is the latest Santa cam of DSP satellite, and Santa is indeed heading to Providencia, Russia in 26 seconds time, as he's entering eastern Russia, and hopefully that loads in properly. Merry Christmas everyone who is watching the stream. If you haven't already, please do subscribe and like the video as well. It would mean a lot. As Santa's just reached Providencia, Russia, and is headed towards Larino, Russia in 2 minutes and 20 seconds, and he will be there very soon. Merry Christmas to you, Colin Story. Merry Christmas, Finley Jarvis. And yes, he's flying over, I think the Pacific Ocean, actually. What time should I go to bed? It depends where you live, Daniel. How long have you been doing this? Well, this stream in particular has been live since for 4 hours now. And yes, he has got a mask on. He is taking precautions this year, which is a good thing. What's the name of the new TrackingSanta website? If you're referring to our tracking hub, that is at santatracking.net. As a new straw poll has opened, who is hyped that the map has opened? Obviously, I'm going to expect a lot of hype in that straw poll. So do answer that. As 47 million gifts have already been delivered. What time does Santa come for Australia so I can get to bed? I would say within the next hour, LJ. NORAD is the name of the site. Hello, can you shout out my friend Caligero? I think NORAD is the best website. It's so much fun. It sure is. And he's certainly delivering quite a lot of gifts already. What's your favourite thing about Christmas? Obviously, tracking Santa, of course. It certainly is the best website ever, as Santa has been heard on the rooftops of Larino, Russia, and will now be heading towards further south, where he will now be going to Polana, Russia, and he will reach there in about 2 minutes and 55 seconds. So Santa is now at Larino, Russia. And where are you most excited to see Santa? Where would you like to see a Santa cam? What locations do you think there will be a Santa cam at? Whether it be YANTSU or NORAD cam? Stay tuned. Is NORAD better than Google? It's more personal preference, although we tend to stick with NORAD. Happy Christmas Eve, everyone, from Austin, Minnesota. Well, happy Christmas Eve to you, Mark Jr. Can you give my brother Charlie a shout out, please? Yes, Merry Christmas to Charlie. And you're hoping for a New York cam, Madrid, Berlin, Paris, London, Rome, and Tokyo. And someone else wants New York as well. Well, we have to wait and see. Will Santa always come back if I am not asleep? Yes, he will. I wish tomorrow would come now so you could open your gifts. I do not blame you for that. Perhaps there could be an India cam, or a cam that Brendan's just put in there that I'm not willing to pronounce. Can you give Merry Christmas to my brother Liam? Sure, Merry Christmas, Liam. I'm so happy it's snowing. Well, I'm very jealous that it would be snowing at yours. That is very, very lucky indeed. And I wish it would be snowing in the UK, but that is more or less wishful thinking. As Santa's heading towards Polana, Russia. When will he stop crossing Russia, Liam? He's just going to travel around eastern Russia and then move down to New Zealand and eastern Australia. So people who are in Australia and New Zealand should be coming or going to bed very, very, very shortly. One of my gifts is a pair of socks. Very nice. It does not snow in the UK. It does snow in the UK, just not very often. And when it does snow, it usually snows in February or March. As Santa has now reached Polana, Russia, and is going to start heading towards Magadan, Russia, in just under 2 minutes. Please pass along a big thank you to the NORAD team and volunteers. Of course we will, Crimson. Of course we are in contact with those at NORAD, and we conducted 2 special guest interviews, one of which you heard in both those cams that I showed you. Mr. Carl Front, who voices the NORAD TrackingSanta cams. Is it cold over in England? It's mild, I would say. When is he going to Kentucky? Not for a while, I'd say. Between 9 and 11 Kentucky time. When will he reach Australia? I think he's going to be coming to Australia very soon. And I wish Kevin a very Merry Christmas. As we can see Santa starting to make his way through the eastern strait of Russia. What's McMurdo Station, Antarctica? Just saw on Google. What is that? That is a research station down in Antarctica where scientists test in the cold conditions down there. And Santa sure does visit those in the McMurdo Station. Merry Christmas to you, Jonas Gang, and hello, Joey Nicole. Welcome to the stream. And if you are new to the stream, you are watching the 12th annual Tracking Santa live show, please do subscribe to our channel as we are posting Santa cams throughout the day. We're streaming all the way until Santa lands back at the North Pole, and I hope that you like the video. Let's see if we can reach 430 likes You guys have been absolutely incredible this morning, as Santa is now heading to Petropavlovsk, Kamchatsky, Russia, in just under 3 minutes time. And we will have Santa snapshots over on our social media, which is like a mini cam in some ways of Santa going over locations. So please do follow at Team YANTSU for those Santa snapshots on Instagram, Twitter and Facebook, because you're not going to want to miss that content. As we have now reached 428 likes, so 2 more of you, if you like the video, can take it over to 430. Doesn't it go back from in 24 hours from now? Roughly, yes, Kat. And we'll be streaming all the way through. We have 6 hosts who will carry on. So after me, in 45 minutes time, Braden Thomas will be streaming for the 2 hours. And he is an excellent host. I'm sure you will thoroughly enjoy his stream. I subscribed over the summer. It's brilliant that you've joined us in the show then, Mark. Why do you think NORAD started to track Santa? Well, it was actually by mistake. A young girl phoned what was a Sears telephone number, but it was misprinted and accidentally redirected to what was then called Conad, the big red phone. And Colonel Harry Sharp answered the phone and then directed his team to start tracking Santa. And ever since then, NORAD has been tracking Santa, and NORAD formed in 1961. Is he from England, the next host? No, the next host is from Canada. So someone who is in a different continent will be hosting the next 2 hours from 45 minutes time. And hello Luke to the stream, and Dylan will be here all day. It's great to see so many of you in the chat. Yes, Santa tracking is of course the best part of Christmas, as 95 billion gifts, not billion, million gifts have been downloaded. You can tell it's been quite a long morning. Have been delivered. Apologies. As I've entered in my 5th hour now of hosting in a row. It's been good. It's been very, very enjoyable. Santa tracking is certainly the best part of Christmas, and I wish Lee Marshall's dad a Merry Christmas. And Mark asks, what is your favourite Christmas meals? People like chicken. I would say my favourite thing on Christmas dinner would be either stuffing or pigs in blankets. It's so nice. You're doing a great job, Liam. Now, spreading to everyone I know the NORAD site. Brilliant. Thank you a lot for that, Cobra. And welcome back, Mercy William. As Santa has reached Petropavlovsk, Kamchatsky, and in 9 minutes and 30 seconds we'll be heading to Wake Island of the US minor outlying islands, and that will be quite a bit of a way away. And you can watch the first Santa snapshot of Petropavlovsk, Kamchatsky, Russia over on our Twitter page, Instagram, and maybe Facebook too. But throughout the day we will be posting Santa snapshots on Team YANTSU there. And yes, I am on till 12. So if you click on that link, you can see the latest Santa snapshot on Twitter. Welcome to the stream, Reflex. How many carrots for the reindeer? It doesn't really matter, because obviously the volume of houses he will be visiting, there will be enough carrots to go round. So 9 carrots can do, but it wouldn't be a problem if you only left 1. And yes, do watch that Santa snapshot that Nick Tay has linked in the stream chat, and then come back to us as Santa is headed to Wake Island, US minor island, outlying islands, and Merry Christmas to Lee Marshall. As we have just about reached over 100 110 million gifts that have been delivered. And is he nearly to Australia? He is getting quite close to Australia, LJ. I'd say by the end of this hour, he'll be on his way to Australia. So I would say get ready to go to bed very soon. And I'm just going to go for a quick ad break, as there's quite a bit of time before the next update.
Hello everyone, Braden here from Team YANTSU, hoping you're all enjoying the 12th annual Tracking Santa live show. Please remember to like today's stream and also subscribe to our YouTube channel to always know when we upload new content or when we go live. On behalf of Team YANTSU, we'd like to thank you again for your continued support, and Merry Christmas.
Hi everybody, my name is Alex, the recruitment manager for Team YANTSU. If you enjoy our show and think you may be a good fit for our team in the 2021 tracking season, head over to www.santatracking.net/apply. It is very fun to be a part of the team, and I strongly suggest you apply. We ask that you thoughtfully and thoroughly answer the questions on the form. Roles of members include planning, camp production, website development, hosting, writing newsletters, working on our social media pages, and more. If you are interested in doing any of these things, then once again, go to www.santatracking.net/apply and fill out an application. Merry Christmas.
Welcome to santatracking.net and welcome to the North Pole. Let's jump right in. Here at santatracking.net we have Santa updates so you can see what Santa's been up to at the North Pole, more information about our team members, details about the secrets of Santa and his sleigh, some frequently asked questions, all of our YANTSU and all of the NORAD Santa cams from years past, where Team YANTSU has been featured in the news, a newsletter including all of the archives from previous years, some more information about the team and a brief history, a link to our applications which opened today, a blog, and if you're feeling nostalgic, some NORAD countdown villages from years past. Last but not least, don't forget that you can track Santa right here at santatracking.net at the Tracking Hub. So what are you waiting for? Head on down to santatracking.net today.
Watch footage of Santa's journey and highlights from past years on our YouTube channel at Team YANTSU/TrackSantaLive.
And I am back. So Santa is just about nearly 5 minutes away from the Wake Islands. Is Santa Christian? I suppose it depends on what religion you believe in. Santa comes in many different forms, if you know what I mean, in the sense that he's recognized as different names in different countries. For example, Father Christmas in the United Kingdom, Père Noël in France, St. Nicholas in Germany and Czech Republic, Kris Kringle in some parts of America. Goes by many names. Hello, Jeffrey Giordano. Yes, Saint Nick is what his name is in some European countries. Where is the Wake Islands? Which country? So the Wake Islands is in the middle of the Pacific Ocean, and it is one of the United States' minor outlying islands. So technically it belongs to the United States, but it's in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. As he is heading straight down the North Pacific Ocean, should I say. And yes, he is going to start heading towards New Zealand first, then a brief visit to Antarctica before going back up north into Eastern Australia. So I would say that Australians should be going to bed very soon, and New Zealanders should be going to bed now, I would say, because he's going to be in New Zealand very soon. My sister's having a snowball fight with my brother outside, and I just subscribed. Well, thank you very much, Colin. Hopefully they don't make too much mess with the snow. And yes, we would greatly appreciate it if anyone who has just joined us could like the video. Where is Santa? Santa is currently over the North Pacific Ocean, heading towards Wake Island, which is a US minor outlying island in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. Where did Santa get Rudolph? There's a lot of legend behind that, but I believe it was quite. I can't remember. It's definitely on the NORAD website somewhere in their FAQ. Will his sleigh stand up to windy Wellington? I'm sure it will manage. It has managed many years before. I wonder if Santa will sing Happy Birthday twice when he needs to wash his hands. That could be a possibility. Where is Santa? Santa is just about to get to Wake Island, which is in the middle of the North Pacific Ocean, and then he'll probably head to New Zealand. Does Santa get cold? No, because he's got a huge red coat on that's been perfectly sewn by Mrs. Claus, so it keeps him nice and warm. But he's heading down south anyway into the southern hemisphere, so it should get a bit warmer as he reaches New Zealand and Australia, as it's actually summer there, whereas it's winter in the northern hemisphere. And I hope that you all who are watching have subscribed and liked the video, as there are more Santa cams to come, and we will be doing the stream all day until Santa obviously lands back at the North Pole. Santa goes to every single country because there are always kids there that believe in him, and Santa is immune to COVID. Obviously, Dr. Anthony Fauci and the WHO have both come and said that. The WHO being the World Health Organization. How many cookies has he eaten? Obviously, there's not a cookie counter, but I'd imagine quite a lot. What time should I go to sleep? I'm in the UK. I would suggest going to sleep around 11 o'clock. I subscribe. Thank you very much, T-Bird, for subscribing. In the UK, he arrives at 1 or 2 a.m. In recent years, he's actually arrived at around 11:30. That's why I'm suggesting that people go to bed at about 11 if you are in the UK. Has he got Air Force jets behind him looking after him? He does when he reaches Newfoundland in Canada. Some F-18s do join him there that NORAD have on standby when they see him cross the Canadian border. This is the day I've been waiting for since Halloween. So that is fantastic. That's finally here. In Australia, I think they make Sandmans. When will Santa be in Toronto? Quite a long time till then. Probably more than 15 hours maybe. That's me just guessing. But it's between 10 and 11 EST, sorry. I celebrate Hanukkah, so I'm scared Santa won't come to my house. Says Caligero Gonzalez. Well, if you do believe in Santa and obviously do get presents at Christmas, then of course he will come to your house. He could go to places like Fiji and Tonga before going to New Zealand and Australia, and that's right, he's on his way to Majuro, Marshall Islands, and that is in about 3 minutes and 30 seconds. And yes, Layla Marshall, Santa is wearing a face mask, as you can see right here on the 3D viewer. And I'll put the track on the TV with my family. Brilliant. It's going to be a great thing to watch, especially with your family. As we've just reached over 13,000 views, which is absolutely excellent. 180 of you are currently viewing. I'm so glad that you can join me today in tracking Santa. How many L's does Santa need? An awful lot, Finley. I couldn't put a number on it, as he's on his way to the Marshall Islands. When should I go to sleep? I'm in the UK. I might have just said that but I went to get a drink. I would advise going to sleep at 11 o'clock in the evening at the very latest, because in the past he's been getting to the UK around 11:30. So I would say the safest bet is going to bed at 11. How old is Santa? Santa is many centuries old. So there is information about this on NORAD's website. I believe it was like 13 centuries old or something like that. But that's where the earliest dating goes back for. Santa visiting people's homes and delivering gifts to all the good boys and girls. Who is with him when he enters the USA? In terms of hosting or in terms of, I guess, tracking? And hello, Devendra, to the stream. As Santa makes his way to Majuro. How do you know it's going to snow? I mean, I don't know when it will snow for anyone else. It's certainly not going to snow here. But I'm sure a lot of weather forecasts elsewhere in the globe may be showing that. As a new straw poll has been released about when should you start listening to Christmas music. I would love to know. And yes, please do subscribe. And if you have not already, it really, really does help us out. And at the same time, you get to experience a lot of the content that we'll be releasing throughout the day. Is it going to snow in the UK? Probably not. How did he get the job of being Santa? I don't know why I keep thinking about it. I'm not exactly sure on that one, Alicia. A lot of it is unclear. I guess there's a lot of data on NORAD's website about this. But anyway, the fact is he's delivering presents now, and he will be heading to your house tomorrow. Well, very soon. Merry Christmas to you, LJ. Have a good night, and I hope that Santa delivers the presents that you want. Santa flying like Concorde at MASH 2. I voted. So Dylan, what did you all vote for? What time does Santa come over my house in Waldorf, Maryland? Between 9 and 10 EST roughly, maybe a little bit later. Hello, love your video from Australia. Thank you, Joanna Buckland. Santa will be in Australia very soon. Everyone should buy Santa a present, bless him, says Sharon. Well, that would be very thoughtful of you. When in Philippines again? Not too long till that. I would say probably in the next hour or so. Maybe an hour more. We'll have to wait and see. I'm sure one of our moderators will be able to inform you of that. Finley voted for December. And I can't pronounce that name as it's in a different alphabet. But hello from North Korea. As Santa obviously has reached Majuro Marshall Islands and now headed for Yeren, Nauru. So, who is with him when he enters the USA? So, obviously, F-18s intercept him and fly him into the Canada and the US. When he reaches Newfoundland, as NORAD have them F-18s on standby. I'm in England. I'm so excited. Merry Christmas. Well, Merry Christmas to you, Bertster 13. I'm excited too. It's already snowed in some parts of the UK, but I'm not sure if it will snow on Christmas Day. It certainly won't where I'm living, Helium. Where do I live? I live in the UK, roughly around Peterborough. And hello from South Korea to you. And hello to everyone who is watching. There is 184 of you right now. We are 3 likes away from 440 likes. So if you could like the stream, please do. It really does help us out. I really appreciate it. We got to open presents before the Americans. Yes, that's a good advantage. I live in the UK too, says Scott Ambrose. That's brilliant. When will Santa get to Australia? What time? I'd say in the next hour or two, Chloe. Depending on whereabouts in Australia you are. But I'd say certainly within the next hour he'll be going to Eastern Australia. Merry Christmas, Simon Ghost Riley. Merry Christmas, Colin Story. Hello, Tai G. What time will he come to Upper Marlborough, Maryland? Again, 10 to 11:30 p.m. your time. I wake up so early on Christmas morning. I think a lot of people do. I'm in Sussex, says Baxter, and you're great, says Scott Ambrose, and thank you very much. As we've reached over 442 likes, it'd be great if we could reach 450, as Santa is now heading towards Tarawa, Kiribati in 1 minute and 50 seconds. Trevante is from Richmond, Virginia. When does he arrive in the UK? In 12 hours time approximately, Michael. So we've got a bit of time to track before then. What time in California? A long time till then. I believe it's I'd have to think of the time for you. I'm sure a moderator can sort that one for you. And when will Santa get to the UK around the same time? I hope he makes it to the island of Sodor with Thomas and all his friends live. Yes, he sure will, and he will arrive there between 11 and midnight. I'm from Texas. Merry Christmas, y'all, and a Merry Christmas to you too. When does he arrive in Texas? Again, a moderator will be able to inform you of that. Stop motion transformers, but I imagine between 10 and 11 your time. It seems most people think Christmas music should start in November, as the poll has now closed. So stay tuned for more of that throughout the show. And he will be in Brisbane very soon. Braden will be coming on to the stream in under 25 minutes. Santa's coming to the UK in about 12 hours time, so between midnight and 11. I hope Santa will make it to the island of Sodor. He certainly will. California are among the last to get presents delivered. Yes, because they're at the end of the time zones. I live in the UK, so do I. You know, if you have Sky, you say where is Santa, you can see him going in the houses and how many presents he has delivered. Well, that's a very cool feature that Sky have introduced this year, Lee. Now I'm thinking of a Sodor Santa cam. That would be very, very interesting. Can you say hello to me? Of course I can. Alex Patterson. Has it been 2 hours? Well, he's on his way to Funafuti, Tuvalu in 3 minutes time. And Bert's has got to go, but I hope to see you again soon. Thanks for watching our stream. Please subscribe as we will be uploading Santa cams throughout the day. I live in Glasgow. Where do you live? I live in Peterborough. As Santa's headed to Funafuti to Tuvalu. We're staying up till 3 to see Santa. That's brilliant, Michael. And we will still be live by then. I got so much Christmas spirit, says T-Birder, or so do I. Really enjoying it. And as we've got 2 minutes to the next location, I'm just going to switch to a quick ad break and I'll speak to you afterwards.
Welcome to SantaTracking.net and welcome to the North Pole. Let's jump right in. Here at SantaTracking.net we have Santa updates so you can see what Santa's been up to at the North Pole, more information about our team members, details about the secrets of Santa and his sleigh, some frequently asked questions, all of our YANTSU and all of the NORAD Santa cams from years past, where Team YANTSU has been featured in the news, a newsletter including all of the archives from previous years, some more information about the team and a brief history, a link to our applications which opened today, a blog, and if you're feeling nostalgic, some NORAD countdown villages from years past. Last but not least, don't forget that you can track Santa right here at SantaTracking.net at the Tracking Hub. So what are you waiting for? Head on down to SantaTracking.net today.
And we're back, there we go. As Santa is still on his way to Tuvalu. And let's just catch up on what was said. Can you say hello to my husband Phil? It's been about a year for him. Well, hello, husband Phil. My name is not Lee, it is Chloe. Well, I apologise for that, Chloe. I'll try and get that correct in the future. Liam, did Santa already go to Norway or is he not there yet? And when will he be there? No, he's not been to Norway yet. He will probably be there later on today, roughly around 7 hours time, but I'm sure someone in the chat will know the answer to that. But no, he hasn't been to Norway yet. What would you want to say, Nikki Culkin? Christmas has made me happier. What would be your favourite Christmas present? Mine would probably be a games console. And yeah, I can't believe it's here. What is your name? My name is Liam Tommy. That is my name. Is there a YANTSU cam in Toronto, Ontario? I can't reveal any YANTSU cam locations. You'll just have to wait and see. Is this real? Of course it is, Chloe Brockwell. And hello, guys. says Jatona Hudson, welcome to the stream, as Santa is now heading towards Targa, Samoa, in 2 minutes and 50 seconds. Liam, I'm scared because I don't know if I'm on the nice list or naughty list. I'm sure you're on the nice list. Don't you worry, you'll be fine. But we are 4 likes away from 450 likes. That's a huge milestone. So if you are watching the stream, you're new, you haven't liked the video yet, why haven't you? Click the like button and get us to 450. You could be the 450th person. So like, it might make Santa's sleigh go faster to your house, as we've just got 2 more people. It's just 2. You could be like, I'll just press the like button, and then it will go up and up and up, because it helps us out a bunch. And I know there's quite a lot of you watching, so yes. And Santa's still on his way to Samoa. That's where he is. A lot of you have liked the stream. Hi Liam, nice to meet you. Well, nice to meet you too, Tommy. Yes, we have now reached over 450 likes, so thank you so much for everyone who is engaging with the stream. Of course, if Santa is real, we all believe it's here. I asked Santa for a new Xbox Series X, and I hope you get that one. If you have to leave, I look forward to seeing you again, but thank you so much for tuning in. It's been such a pleasure hosting this show for so many of you. It's been brilliant. Yours is different than mine. On mine it says 36 million gifts delivered. Interesting. I'm not sure why that is. What time do you wake up on Christmas Day? I suppose that depends on when my siblings wake up, Jacob. When will Santa be at the UK? In about 12 hours time. What's happening at 6 PM tonight? Something to do with bells? Yes, in the UK, people are going outside their front doors at 6 o'clock and ringing jingle bells for all the children that are able to listen. Bye, I have to leave. See you soon, Pixel Art Channel. I asked for a lot of aircraft models since I'm a collector. Well, I hope you get them, Alex Aviation. Can you please say hi to Jason, Nikki, Lexi, and Tyrion? Sure. Hello to you all. I saw Christmas lights, says Chloe Brockwell. That's brilliant. And yes, please remember, if you are new, do subscribe to our YouTube channel. Follow our social medias at Team YANTSU. Because we have so much content to show off to you, and we wouldn't want you to miss it. Do you have a Ring doorbell? I'm not sure. Don't think so. I hope you get what you want for Christmas, says Chloe. Thank you very much. No, you ring like a jingle bell in front of your front door. So it's like, if you have a bell or something, you just, I guess, shake it like, and yeah. As Santa's now reached Targa, Samoa, heading towards Tongatapu, Tonga, in 2 minutes and 10 seconds. He will be in New Zealand very soon. My sister's screaming because you said hi to her. That's good, that's good. I'm very happy that she's delighted with that. And I hope you're enjoying the show. When will Santa arrive in Alert Nunavut? I'm not too sure. I subscribed. Thank you so much, Tommy, for subscribing. Christmas will be so different this year because my mum and dad left each other. Well, I'm so sorry to hear that, Leisha. Hopefully, 2021 will be a little bit easier. Hello, mate. How's Christmas Eve going? Asks Avro. Oh, it's going brilliant. We've had so many of you watch the stream, 13,600 to be exact, and 457 of you have liked the stream. If you haven't already, do, because we're close to 460, and we have a lot of content to show off throughout the day. I'm going to sleep now because he'll be in Australia soon, so good night. Okay, good night. Thanks for tuning in, Chloe Brockwell. So yes, that is a bedtime alert to New Zealand. Anyone who is watching and you are in New Zealand, please go to bed as Santa is on his way. And we are 1 like away from 460 likes. So if you are new to tuning in, please do like the video. Get us over to 460 likes. And also, press that subscribe button that's just next to that like button. When will he be at Guam, the US Air Force Base for the Army, guys? I think he's pretty much gone there with the US minor outlying islands. I might have been wrong. Have you ever been pranked at Christmas? I once did get a potato in my stocking, so I suppose that was a small prank played on me. I subscribed, liked, and clicked the bell. Thank you very much, Scott Ambrose. Do you have TikTok? If you do, what is your name? I do not have TikTok. But I love it if you could follow the social medias of Team YANTSU. Do you remember me? Of course I do, Alex Patterson. But I have to go to sleep now. Thank you. No problem. The sidekicks. I'll see you soon. As Santa is now on his way to New Zealand. Auckland to be exact. In 4 minutes and 50 seconds. And we have a new straw poll. Do you have an elf on the shelf? You can vote there to give your answer. I wonder how big the naughty list is and the nice list. Well, apparently there was a record amount of people on the nice list this year. So I hope you all do get gifts. Hello, Emma Shadow. Welcome to the stream. If you are new, do like the video and subscribe to the channel. Do you have Flight Radar 24? We're only using NORAD TrackingSanta for now. Do you remember a name, Adam Corson? Because that's me. Of course I remember Adam Corson from last year when I was streaming. How could I forget? How is he so fast? He's zooming along to New Zealand right now. What would you like for Christmas? I would like some new clothes. Will Santa see my mum in a care home? She's not too good. I really do hope that your mum is doing okay. It's a really tough time for everyone. And I hope that the new year does bring better days and that she's doing well in her care home. And of course Santa will give her a visit as well and take the necessary precautions, as of course he is wearing a mask. It's 11:45 here in the UK. Yep, in the morning. And remember me, James, when we were talking about Doctor Who, of course, as Doctor Who does return in the new year on January 1st. So you just know 2021 should be good as the Daleks are returning. And we're 1 like away from 460 likes. So I've got 14 minutes left of me hosting. It would be great to see if we can get as many likes as possible. And yeah, we will obviously be tracking him all the way. And I apologise. I'm sorry for your loss, Simon. That is awful to hear. And I hope that this can give you a little bit of an escape from everyday life. He is on his way to New Zealand very shortly. Oh my god, absolute favourite Doctor was Matt Smith. I'm going to contest that and say my favourite was David Tennant. He is definitely my favourite. Who's hosting next? Braden is hosting next. And thank you for reaching 460 likes. That is absolutely insane. How long will you be streaming? I am streaming for another 13 minutes, but then I'll be switching. But don't go anywhere. It will still remain on this stream. It will just switch hosts to Braden, who will take over for the next 2 hours. And yes, David Tennant was a great Doctor. What a Doctor he was. And on Flight Radar, he's flying at 38,000 feet in ground speed and 40 knot speed, roughly flying at Mach 2 or 3. If you want a bit of extra flight statistics. How old is Braden? Braden is about, I'm going to get it wrong. He's either 22 or 23. I've caught Santa on camera. That's amazing, Scott. We catch Santa on camera in the form of Santa cams. Can we be friends because you are kind? Of course. We can during this stream, obviously. I like Peter Davison and Patrick Troughton. Very old school. On mine now, he is at Nauru. If you refresh, it should update. Straw poll closed. It appears most people do not have an elf on the shelf. Expect more polls throughout the day. And Helium's favourite Doctor is Christopher Eccleston, who only did 1 season. And obviously Tom Baker is a great Doctor as well. And he's actually related to David Tennant's wife. which is quite interesting. Can you say Happy Christmas to Leo Kendrick? Of course, Happy Christmas to Leo Kendrick. And yes, I do believe in Santa, as we can watch here. Auckland is just approaching here. And if you can see in the distance right over there, I spot an international space station. So we might be able to see Santa fly across the international space station very shortly. As Santa is now reaching Auckland, New Zealand, and we may have something to watch here. So I'll look out to see if a Santa cam does pop up, and yes, it does. So I'm going to quickly try and nab this cam, which I just have, and turn this up and enjoy.
NORAD is tracking Santa on his annual journey to deliver presents to girls and boys all over the world. And we've just spotted him over the South Pacific nation of New Zealand, where Santa is flying over the capital city of Wellington and then making a swing by the Auckland Sky Tower. At more than 1,000 feet tall, it's the tallest freestanding tower in the Southern Hemisphere and attracts more than 1,100 visitors each day. Keep tracking with NORAD to find out where Santa is headed next.
Oh, I'm also hearing, sorry, my mic was muted for a second. Santa's just reached Gisborne, New Zealand, heading to Blenheim, New Zealand. And we did get a YANTSU cam as well. So I'm going to quickly play that for you. So enjoy.
Santa sure has his work cut out as he reaches Auckland, the most populated urban area in New Zealand. Amongst its almost 1.5 million people are many believers who have been patiently awaiting Santa's arrival. The trip across New Zealand must be a welcome break for the island hopping that Santa and the reindeer had done across the Pacific so far, but there's still much more ocean still to be covered. For SantaTracking.net, I'm William Heafy.
What did you guys think and think of that cam as Santa makes his way through New Zealand right now? You've been treated to 2 Santa cams in a row. How about that? A lot of Santa footage. I'm getting Christmas present as Unspeakable Nathan merch. Brilliant. Tell me all the reindeer names, please. Cupid, Donna, Prancer, Dancer, Dasher, Vixen, Blitzen, Comet, Rudolph, and may have just covered all of them. Anyway, this is a first for a while, as Santa is now heading into space. He's vertically going into space. This is very interesting, as he's heading for the International Space Station. How exciting. As Carl said in his interview at the start of the show, he is going out of this world and delivering presents to the crew at the International Space Station, and that is awesome. So we should be seeing the International Space Station come into view very soon as Santa makes his way out of Earth's atmosphere. But not to worry though, they've got the oxygen to do this, and this is extremely new. This is never seen before footage. You can see how vertical Santa is, going right up there to get to the International Space Station. Ensure that he does deliver gifts. Yes, of course, everyone who did guess the ISS, you were correct. That was the out of this world intergalactic location this year. And wow, and there is the ISS. There it is, as Santa is now moving, fast approaching, and we're just going to do a crossover of the ISS. And look at that. Look at that, as Santa just crosses back over the ISS, which is currently over New Zealand, and back down to Earth, where he's going to go to Christchurch. What a cool thing, hey? That was very cool. And I believe there could be a Santa cam with the ISS, so I may go on movies, and there is. So I'm going to play this for you. So enjoy this ISS Santa cam.
Thanks to the magic of Santa's sleigh, he is making a special stop during his trip this year to the International Space Station. NORAD satellites have spotted Santa on a true path straight to the ISS and the astronauts who are living and working on board. Construction on the ISS began in 1998 and has been continuously occupied by astronauts since the year 2000. Orbiting at almost 250 miles above the surface of the Earth, astronauts on board conduct scientific experiments designed to enhance future on-orbit missions. You can continue tracking Santa at our website at www.noradsanta.org as he continues his journey around the world.
Wow, that was an amazing Santa cam. That has got to be one of the favourites I've ever seen. That was awesome. That was absolutely awesome. What a way to end my 5 hours hosting for you lovely people with the International Space Station. It's been one hell of a journey. I will be back hosting again later on in the day. But Santa just visited the ISS, and what a good cam that was. You saw him waving and everything. He had a space helmet on. It was just incredible. But up next, you will have Braden taking you through wherever Santa visits next. Where Santa will visit next within those 2 hours. That ISS cam was so cool. Did the astronauts see Santa? Of course, they delivered presents straight to the crew. As the ISS can orbit the Earth up to 8 times a day. I'm not going just yet, but just get ready for host switching imminently. Thanks for an awesome stream, Liam. Great job as usual. Thank you very much, Rob. When will you come back? Probably in 10 hours time. But you have you'll be in good hands. The rest of the hosts are very, very good indeed. And we should be getting